Welcome back to the Talk Travel podcast. Joining me today is Jayne McDonald, who recently visited the cities of Amsterdam and Antwerp with Newmarket holidays. Jayne, thank you for joining me. How are you? How's things?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. So just to start with, I think you started your holiday kind of in the city of Amsterdam. What were your kind of impressions of the city when you were staying there, and do you have any like kind of special memories?
Well, we mainly stayed in Maastricht, so we had the day in Amsterdam, and it was quite a hustly, bustly, it's quite a busy city to be fair. There's quite a bit to do there. I would highly recommend it to anyone who wants to travel there. There's like loads of museums, there's like loads of different attractions. Like when we was there, we did the usual like sightseeing, did the canal tour. We did a sunset tour on the canal as well when we were there. So that was like really good.
Nice.
All organised by Newmarket as well. So like everything was all laid on. So
Yeah, no, I was actually just going to ask that. How effective were they, would you say, in kind of organising all your experiences?
yeah, because when we booked, we added on all the extras when we booked it, and then just when we were met like right at the beginning of the tour in St Pancras in London, because we went on the Eurostar all the way there. We met our tour guide there who gave us like the detailed itinerary and tickets for all the things extra that were booked. So it all went really smoothly, to be honest. Yeah, so they were really good with organising everything.
Mm-hmm. And would you say there was kind of a good balance of being able to explore independently, and also having the group stuff as well?
Yeah, so we had the group stuff, but we had plenty of free time to go off on our own and see all the stuff that obviously wasn't on the tour. So yeah, there was a good balance between the two, to be fair.
And you briefly mentioned a minute ago about the cruise journey. How did you find the cruise? Would you say there was any standout moments from that?
Well, we had two separate ones. We had the one in Amsterdam, which was like a sunset one with like wine and cheese, which was all different cheeses to try and different like they were coming around and giving you a taster of different wines and things. So that was all really good. And then like they obviously talked you through like the highlights of the city and what there was to see, and like give you a brief like description and everything, which I learned quite a few things that I didn't know before. So I've obviously been to Amsterdam before, but there was a lot on there that I didn't know. So that was quite useful. So yeah, no, I really enjoyed that part of it.
Mm-hmm. And when you were away, were there any kind of optional excursions you could book onto while you were there, or did they have to be kind of pre-booked before?
No, they all for this particular tour, they did have to be pre-booked, so you couldn't do anything add-on when you were there. But no, the way it was organised, it went really smoothly. So it was all organised beforehand, so you know exactly what you were doing when and where you got your free time and stuff. So it was all.
Yeah, just to finish as well. So I think with your tour, that kind of tour doesn't actually exist with what they're selling now, Newmarket. But for someone who wanted to go away to the cities that you've been to, what recommendations would you reckon you would make to someone who wanted to go?
Particularly with Amsterdam, I would recommend if you did the hop on, hop off tour, like the canal barge thing, because that takes you to all the main key attractions you can get off and on as much as you want. It's like a 24-hour thing. And also the diamond factory, which I didn't actually think I would enjoy, because when we did it, we were on the canal barge, and then went the next stop's the diamond factory. I was like, can I be really interested in that? And then the guy went, oh, there's free tea and coffee at the end of it. I was like, oh, fair enough, I'll go. I could do the drink. So we went around, but it was so interesting. And I got to hold like a diamond that was worth 50,000 euros. It was the tiniest thing in the world. Like, it was like, but that was one of the highlights. So I would recommend doing that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for your time anyway. I really appreciate
no problem.
that. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to book a similar holiday to the one Jayne took, or if you'd like to ask one of our travel experts a question, call free at 0800 707 6229 or visit www.travelclubelite.com and send us an inquiry. Be sure to also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and X using the @TravelClubElite.
and keep track of our upcoming episodes on Spotify, Amazon Music and Apple Podcasts.